what's up? It's Leah Joy, and for the last few years I've been doing this program called Gtgas, or Get That Guy or Gal a Sammy, as in sandwich. There are 1 million hungry New Yorkers here. One in 9 people go hungry in New York. It's just kind of an astounding statistic. And so what I do is set a few guidelines for myself, like a $10 budget once a week. And there have been weeks where I haven't been able to do it, but I try to do it consistently enough to feel like I'm making a bit of a difference the way that I can. But it's a $10 budget, and I like to ask the hungry person's name and how they're doing that day and if they've eaten something that day. And then when I go into the restaurant or cafe, I always let them know what the deal is. And so I wanted to share with you what happened a couple of weeks ago when I went into the Little Beat. Which is one of my very favorite gluten-free spots in New York City. They always have a great vibe in there. I have celiac, so I have to eat gluten-free. It's one of the few places in New York where I don't have to worry because there's not a trace of gluten in the whole establishment. So I was in there getting dinner, and just by chance, a hungry young woman came in wanting to use the bathroom, and they allowed her to use the bathroom. And I thought that in itself was really cool because not all establishments let people do that if they're not a customer. And she laid out a whole bunch of change on the counter to see if she could buy something or at least trade change for dollars. And they accommodated that request too, which I thought was super cool of them. So I turned to her and I said, "Hey, are you hungry? I'm getting some dinner. Can I buy you some too?" And she said, "Oh my goodness, yes, I haven't eaten today." And the guy that was working the counter saw this, and I think it must have really left a good impression on him, because the next thing that I know is he's taking out his own lunch membership card that he gets for working there and uses his free dinner to give to this woman. And my heart just swelled up. I was so filled with hope and love, and it was just an amazing moment. And then I told the guy at the counter, "Thank you so much for offering this. I mean, that's amazing, but I'd like to pay for it if I can. You don't need to do that." And he said this. He said, "We don't get people in here like you very often, and you have changed the way I think in this moment, and I would be more than happy to give this woman my dinner tonight." And it was such a beautiful moment that the other people working behind the counter came up to the cash register. 2 of them said to me, "God bless you." It was a really powerful moment. And I hadn't paid a penny yet. Meanwhile, this young woman is getting hooked up. She was able to use the bathroom. She was able to change her money for dollars. She's getting a full-blown dinner and drink at no cost to her. And she left feeling happier than she came in, and hopefully her belly fuller. So I wanted to share that with you, not only to give a shout out to the Little Beat, which I think is a fabulous company to begin with, and I fully support their efforts and their philosophy, but also I want to give a shout out to this guy. Who is just, he was a real angel. and without hesitation just took out his dinner card and gave this woman his dinner for the night. If you're so inclined to take on this program, or at least take away a piece of this information with you into your day so that you can put this kind of energy out there, even if it's $5, even if it's no dollars, and it's just taking the time to be human and ask somebody their name and how they're doing that day. You know, I know that we're all super busy in life, and that sometimes it may be too much of an inconvenience, but if you do find yourself free of 5 or 10 minutes or 20 minutes a week, this is a really positive thing to do. It's being human to another human being who's not doing as well as we are in the moment, and letting them know that we're there for them, that we have taken enough time out of our day to ask them their names and ask them if they've eaten something that day, rather than somebody just throwing some change at them or, you know, whatever. It just brings a little bit more meaning, I think, to people's day. And if I was down and out, I would want somebody to take the time to recognize that I was another human being. This is Leah Joy signing out, creating empathy, compassion, and kindness. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.